Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a tips and tricks for your Schleich barn. So my first tip is to have grass, just grass like this, and I think you can get it at like hardware stores. And then also to have like food and water in your paddocks and fields. This just has a salt lick in it. This has a bunch of food, but yeah, it's not as necessary if you have the grass, because the horses can obviously eat the grass, but I still like to do that. And then this is just for winter. In winter, you can get out paper and cotton balls and put them in your fields and stuff, because that makes it more realistic, because there would obviously be snow there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, sorry for any background noises, because I don't know how it works, but they're watching TV, I guess. And also have other animals like bunnies and cats and like dogs, but I don't have as many as I would like right now, so I'm gonna try to get more. And then in all the tips and tricks videos, there's this tip, have your people doing stuff. Like, if it's at a barn, people don't just sit around and do nothing. Everyone is usually doing something. So even if it's just saying hello to your horse, because that's just what she's doing. She's just working out a schedule. She's leading her horse. She's turning out her horse. Horse is. There's a foal there too. The next tip is to have trees. I only have these two trees, but trees make it more realistic. And then this isn't a must, but I like to have an office, because then you don't have to go searching around for the person you want to talk to. You can just come to the office and she'll be there, or he or she, whether it's whatever gender the owner of the barn is. You can talk to him or her in the office. Sorry, I did not do good at all at explaining that. The next tip is to have a tack room. That's what mine looks like, but then because like, where else would you put the tack if you didn't have a tack room? Well, if you have the little Schleich barn, they have those thingies where you can hold your tack, but still, it's best to have a tack room. Next tip, I'm reading off a list, is for your horses to have halters. Whether they're made out of like ribbon or whether they're just rubber band halters like mine are. It's good for them to have halters, especially when they're out in the fields, because if they don't have halters, then it's going to be really hard to catch them and bring them where you want them to be. And then, this should have been the first one, have a sign. It doesn't have to be like a big fancy setup like this. It can just be a sign. It doesn't even have to say welcome. It can just say the name of your barn. And yeah, it doesn't have to have all this decoration. Next is to have rules in your barn so people know what to do and what not to do. This basically just says what not to do, but and then have a we-do list so people know what you do, because if they don't know that, maybe they want to do something that you don't offer. And that just says much more, because I know we do more, but I don't know what it's called. And then I only have this in one stall right now, but have shavings in your stalls. That always makes it more realistic, but I just have pencil shavings in that one stall right now. I'm gonna add to the rest of the stalls in these in this barn eventually. The next tip, and I believe the last tip. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Before that, maybe if there's a part with like dangerous horses, then you can do a staff only sign, because this is like a little stallion area, and 2 of them are really mean. So it's good to have a staff only sign, so none of the people that take lessons go in and get attacked or anything. And then the next tip, I'd love to have this propped up on something. Here. Oh, that's too high. Okay. This might not go well. But this isn't really for your barn. It's just a tip. When your people ride bareback, they can like fall off like that. But if you take a rubber band and loop, this is hard to do sometimes, so I might mess it up. Just loop it around one foot, bring it around the horse's belly, and then loop it around the other foot. That keeps them on the horse better, like way better. You can also try just cutting out some fabric and putting it between the horse and the rider, and that helps them stay on better too, but the rubber band is better for that. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and a barn tour should be pretty soon. I just keep forgetting to do it. So yeah, bye.